Hello there, Golf Freak here, and welcome to my Let's Play of Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. Yes, I'm playing another Pokemon game. Last Let's Play was Pokemon Y, and I've learned a little bit since then. As you know, I am not recording this via the 3D recording device, which costs like $300 to $400 because it costs $300 to $400. I'm using my webcam. And I think it's okay. I have, since the last series, I have since fixed the focus bug, so it will stay in this focus, so there shouldn't be an issue there when scenes change, etc., etc. Anyway, the reason why I got Alpha Sapphire at all, including to why I did not get Omega Ruby, was because Sapphire, the original, was the first Pokemon game that I actually ever personally owned. It wasn't the first one I played. The first one I played was Crystal for the GBA, that was borrowed from a friend. Sapphire was given to me by that same friend for a Christmas present or something like that, so I just have a huge nostalgia boner, as one might say, I guess. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and jump into this. We'll see how this goes. I've been kept very much in the dark for this game, so we'll see what happens. Birch, that's his name. I guess I could read this out, but it's the same as always. This world is inhabited by Pokemon. We live with them and we battle and have fun with them and stuff like that. Basically, we catch them little balls, we train them to fight battles for us, and we get money for it. Yep, that's Pokemon in a nutshell. Oh, this is gonna be so weird, because I don't know how they're exactly going to do it with the new Pokemon. I imagine they're going to keep a lot of them kind of at bay. Anyway, I'm a boy. What name should I go by? You know, because it's Japanese and because I've been reading a lot of light novels recently. Dodo. Because why not? Yes, I'm Godo. I wish. I really wish. Anyway. So we're on the phone right now with him? Is that what's going on? Are you ready? I can't believe we're in the back with all this storage. How much of a safety hazard is that? You're in a bumpy truck and things just start falling over. You can clearly see both sides are stacked above my head. I mean, jeez. Thanks, Mom. You know, I assume Mom because there's never a dad in the picture. It's always just the single mom. The doll has a familiar smell. That's disturbing. I'll try to keep this as stable as possible, but it can get hard at points. So I won't be putting this into 3D. Because I'll show you why. When something pops up in 3D. I think that was just 3D. Now it's not 3D. Okay, so never mind. Hi, Mom. Come on, stop asking me questions when I can't talk back. I hate that. They ask questions like crazy. Ah, the Machokes. So we use them as manual labor on top of battle instruments, of course. I have a father? That I will never see, of course, but I have a father? I've got to set the time. Seriously? Oh, you know what? I bet you it sets it with the internal time. Hopefully that's up to date. 14.9. That's an hour off, but whatever. Apparently the game hasn't, or that my DS hasn't set up for daylight savings time. There's a treasure chest. Okay, I have no idea what my mom said, so... We're afraid to get to do the contest again. That would actually be kind of nice. I actually enjoyed doing that. Spent all my time to catch a, whatever it was called. Wait, oh, my dad's the Petalburg gym leader. Was that an original thing? I can't remember. Was that from the original Sapphire? I haven't played Sapphire in years. Hi. Yes, next door neighbor just walked in. You should let me go into her room. Here's this strange boy I literally just met and barged into my home. Let's go and meet my daughter. Looks a lot like May. This is kind of disturbing. It is May. Okay, so there's that. And Professor Birch is her dad. This is weird. They seem to be trying... Since why? They seem to be... like, kind of introducing a female interest that's not really that interesting. And by that I mean nothing's gonna happen. So... It's kind of funny. Heck, if I remember right, in the actual Pokemon series, X and Y, I think Ash now has a childhood friend type deal going on right now. Something like that. In Japan, that's a big deal. Anyway, should I go? I don't know, I'm not paying attention. Is she already in trouble? Oh no, it's Professor Birch. Oh right, I remember this. This is what happened last time too, except the route's different. Okay, so we have Trico, Torchic, and Mudkip. So, normally, I would, well, at first I always went with the Fire-type starters, but I started recently going with the Water-type starters, but because the Kyogre is a Water-type legendary in the game, which I will definitely be getting and definitely using, because he's one of my favorites, just from the nostalgia, I don't need a Water-type. That being said, he's also one of my least favorite Water-types, though he has a Water-ground eventually, which is nice. Trico's also pretty cool. Sceptile, I think, its final evolved form is pretty nice. But I'm going to go with Torchic, because... two reasons. First off, you know, fire is pretty powerful, but also it I think Blaziken's awesome, and evolving into a fire fighting type is actually pretty good too, because that's two good types in one. So we're gonna go with Torchic. It's kind of disturbing how much knowledge I have about Pokemon, but I mean, before I started Let's Playing, it was my primary game. He already knows Ember? That's a thing? I thought they only knew Scratch, but whatever, knowing a Fire-type move off the bat. That's great. Torchic, you Scratch, because why not? Hopefully my Torchic will have good attack compared to special attack. Maybe I should take the name Max. Of course, that would have been even weirder with May. Thank goodness I knew what each one of them was. Should I give a nickname? I'm going to say no. Simply because that's just not really what I do. So... Plus, I don't really want to spend the time looking over my webcam to record or to type in stuff with my finger. That's just annoying. So no, we're not going to nickname any of my Pokemon. Okay. I don't remember... The routes look slightly different than what I recall on the map on the second screen, which you cannot see. Oh my gosh, that's awesome! Just lightly tapping the joystick and he does like a sneaking animation. That's funny. I can run right off the bat. It's Route 101. Sneak. Oh, that's just kind of the walking animation, I guess. Wurmple! Probably not going to bother catching a Wurmple. So, aside from catching some of the, I could have just easily KO'd it probably, but it goes nowhere. Again, also not worth it. I'm probably because in Y, I caught a lot of Pokemon. You'll know if you watch through it. And that's because I lost my primary game, the one where I transferred all my Pokemon to. So I was using basically other games and kind of underhanded methods to get them all back, and using Y to catch a lot. Now because of that, I actually don't really need to catch that many in this game in order to do that. So catching Pokemon, aside from just like rare Pokemon that I find, or Pokemon that I actually want to use in my party, won't be happening too often. You know, let's get to level 6 actually, now that I think about it. Give me a slight advantage against the Mudkip, who may know Water Attack if this is any given suggestion. Also, I should probably check my Torchic stats. Also, I don't have a female starter. In my replay of black and white, or white, it was like white and white. No, black and black 2 were the ones I got. In my replay of those, I got both of them were female starters, which apparently there's only a 15% chance of getting, which is kind of nuts. But I have a male, which is good. I think, you know, I think I have a male, right? Yeah. Okay, just being sure. But having a male is far more appropriate for the type of Pokemon this is. Although for breeding purposes, having a female is better. If you're going out for like a 5 max IVs. Or individual values. For those of you who don't know what that is, basically each Pokemon of the same type have different values. Kind of like base stats. They go range from 0 to 31, I think. 0 means that they have the very, very base value. 31 means they have the very, very best value. I think Torchic is guaranteed to have 1 IV max. My special attack is higher. Oh, I may want to do a restart. I think my attack is weaker. I can't really see if that's duller or not, though. It's not very obvious. Oh, they do have things. Okay, so we have a modest personality. Let's see. Modest, modest, modest. Modest. Raises special attack and lowers attack. So for what I want, this is like the worst torch trick I could have. So what I'm going to do... Let's see, we're 15 minutes in. I'm going to cut this video off here and go ahead and start another game until I get one that's not absolutely as terrible as this. Because it literally raises what I don't want and lowers what I do. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do a restart. Everything will be the same up to this point because it's the same. So, thank you all very much. And aside, also the way I will be recording these too is I will probably be recording them in large bursts. So it won't be a typical intro-outro aside from when I start each session. So you'll know when I start a new session when I introduce the game and I do a normal introduction. If I even bother doing that, because it depends on how long the previous recording session was, and I may not know where exactly I am. So, aside from the first two videos, there probably won't be an intro, and aside from this video, there probably won't be an outro. But enough rambling. Thank you all very much for watching, and God bless.